Japan expressing happiness about winning bid to host 2020-2021 Olympics back in 2013. Oh no, I feel bad for them. They all look so happy. What's up, sexy? I'm Lexi, and welcome back to EmKay. It's a lovely summer day, my allergies are trying to kill me, and I think I can smell r/Agedlikemilk. This ought to be fun. Let's get started. Texas is prohibiting mask mandates by government entities. Starting May 21st, local governments attempting to impose mask mandates can be fined up to $1,000. We're also prohibiting public schools from mandating masks after June 4. Texans, not government, should decide their best health practices. A few moments later, Greg Abbott signed one of the single strictest abortion laws in the US into law today. Texans should make their own medical decisions except for when Texas doesn't want them to. Can't have that pesky individual freedom getting in the way of what I want you to do. Aviation is fine as a sport, but as an instrument of war, it is worthless. Ferdinand Foch, French general, 1911. Interestingly, Foch is probably what a lot of people said when they saw any sort of fighting aircraft above them. Teenage Florida man hacks his high school, emails everyone urgent announcement about mandatory inspections in accordance with Florida Penal Code 69. It's funny because Florida is really creepy. Yeah, okay. So as a joke, this student emailed out that the entire school was going to have mandatory dick inspections. At the time, this was obviously absurd, but now, in some Republican state bills that were aimed to ban trans women from participating in female sports, it has led to 100% legal genital inspections of minors. I could not be more embarrassed of my home state, and that's counting all the weird crap like Florida man has done up till now. Berserk is going to end soon, I know it's true. Just need to wait for the next chapter. Had to look this up? I'm sorry. Derek Jackson, heal together without hurting each other. Derek Jackson, the author of this book and a relationship expert, was revealed to have cheated on his wife about a month after its publication. I see we are using the very loose term of expert here. Marvel rolls dice, casts no names for Thor. Article talks about how risky it is casting no-name actors Chris Hemsworth and Tom Hiddleston in their movie, who later go on to become extremely famous and well-loved actors. Wow, yeah, one hell of a risk. Coloring page from a 1996 Looney Tunes kids activity book. That got real non-consensual real fast. Witness the beginning of a dark universe. This franchise was supposed to be huge, but the first movie flopped, and instead, the whole planned franchise pretty much got canceled. Egg and wine diet, 1970s Vogue. Egg, wine, black coffee, 2 eggs, 2 wines, black coffee, a 5-ounce steak. With remainder of white wine and black coffee. I mean, I'm not one to turn down an entire diet of steak, eggs, and coffee. I'm just not sure why the wine is here or what they were thinking. I strongly support drug testing for welfare recipients. Applying for welfare is voluntary. If you don't want to get tested, don't apply. Oh, it's Matt Gaetz. There's a story out now about how Matty G was doing a bunch of with hookers. Hint, it wasn't cola. This was a tweet about how drug testing should be done for welfare recipients. Barrett, 50 cal torture test. My 50 cal exploded. Yeah, what did you think was going to happen? 50 cal is not for plinking around, dude. In a book about mundane but creepy things. 5 years before she came out. Bruce Jenner's face. The text is a little small on this, but basically it says, there's something that happens to a man's face when he gets plastic surgery. He starts to look like a woman. Ta-da! She was. Angry Mustache Man's press secretary didn't approve of his mustache. Stop worrying about it, said Angry Mustache Man. If it's not in fashion now, it will be soon, because I'm wearing one. Spoiler, of all the things that became fashionable, that was never one of them. Friends, 20 years later, what they will look like. Spoiler, they didn't, and I don't even watch Friends. Guardians of the Galaxy? Really? How many comics this series sold? You need to be a hardcore Marvel fan to know about them. What about a good X-Men movie instead? I mean, they're the best of Marvel Universe. These comic book movies are mediocre at best. I'm actually of the opinion that you should dig through old comics to make movies about those things, because I feel like you'll introduce new characters to people who may not have otherwise known about them. Noel Clarke, Girls and Guys. This is the book I'm reading right now. You should too. Hashtag always learning. Tag some strong women I know. 20 women have accused actor and filmmaker Noel Clarke of sexual harassment and bullying. I would try rereading that book. I don't think you got it the first time. When he was 26, Pistol Pete Marowich said, I don't want to play 10 years in the NBA and then die of a heart attack at age 40 in an interview. He went on to play 10 years in the NBA and died of a heart attack at age 40. Oh, the poor guy. September 18th, 2014. I want Scotland to secede just because not enough historical events have happened in my lifetime and I want to see one. In my Facebook status from 2014, I lamented not having experienced enough quote-unquote historical events in my lifetime. Looking back at the events from 2020 through 2021 especially, most can agree that we have collectively experienced enough for one lifetime. Internet may be just a passing fad as millions give up on it. Whoops. I hope the four guys who make up the group, whose names don't matter, are putting money away for the future, the near future, because Kiss won't be around long. The Seattle Daily Times stated that Kiss, the band, wouldn't last long in the 70s, and that they should be saving their money for when they flop. They are still touring to this day, which shows the article is wrong. They have been touring for over 50 years, which proves the article wrong, and they are all rich. They also have lots of merchandise and a huge fan base. December 8th, 1903, man won't fly for 1,000,000 years. To build a flying machine would require the combined and continuous efforts of mathematicians and mechanics for 1,000,000 to 10,000,000 years. Oh, really? Example, I'm on an Xbox, friends on a PS3. Could we play together? Psh, that'll never happen. From a New York newspaper in the 1950s. If a woman needs it, should she be spanked? I'm sorry. What? And some really grainy text that's hard to read, but I assume this is just people agreeing with it, which is just weird and strange. Anybody from any gender can be spanked if it's consensual. Nokia, 1 billion customers. Can anyone catch the cell phone king? To be fair, Nokia made really good devices, but once phone operating systems started coming out, they just fell behind and they never got past that. They actually make some decent phones still to this day, and also do some cloud and business support stuff. Oh god, my allergies are killing me. I'm out of a job. Loki dies in Infinity War confirmed? Darren Smith, I doubt it. Darren Smith, nope. Putting old engine oil into the ground was recommended by Popular Science less than 60 years ago. Good lord. Oh, that's just sad. YouTube's brightest stars. The Dolan twins, Sean Dawson, and David Dobrik. I always feel weird reading this kind of stuff because I watch Reddit videos and like nerdy video game stuff. I barely know the biggest people on YouTube and I don't frankly care. If you drink soda on the regular, don't tell me snot about my drug habits, cause you're gonna die first. I have no idea who this person is, but I assume that they died. Jeff! Oh, it's Jeff. Apparently none of you guys realize how bad of an idea a touchscreen is on a phone. I foresee some pretty obvious and pretty major problems here. I do think more phones need to bring back pop-out keyboards, but other than that, touchscreen phones have been great. Thanks for your input, Jeff. Sonic says, if your profile picture is from an anime, your opinion doesn't count. Thank God Reddit doesn't have profile pics. Actually, now we do. Reasons not to pre-order Cyberpunk 2077. Oh, they must be invisible or still loading or rendering. You never regret going to the gym. At Pure Gym, wrong all available numbers to be connected to voicemail, and the manager said he is going to bed. Ellen DeGeneres is relatable. She won't be using her daytime voice. Oh no. Oh dear. POS assaulted 2 to 3 innocents, then was put down and is now using his dad money to actively remove this video from the internet. Don't let it die. Removed by Reddit in response to a copyright notice. Happy anniversary, Melinda Gates. I can't wait to spend 25 more years laughing together. Well, that didn't. Nope. You spent about 2 more years together. 2 years and no one will be talking about Simone Biles anymore. Simone Biles is pretty much widely considered the greatest gymnast that ever lived at this point. She won the all-around at the last Olympics. This person posted in 2013, when Simone was 14, that she would be forgotten in 2 years. That's really impressive. The mystery of billionaires' long marriages. It is remarkable how many of the super successful have stuck by their first spouse. Oh no. All right, Rowling, we get it. Oh no, it's the trans Harry thing. In the March of 2019, it was revealed that English author J.K. Rowling, author of the Harry Potter series, had stated that Dumbledore, a character from the books, is gay, retroactively making him an LGBT character. People then started parodying the situation, leading to this highly upvoted meme suggesting a transgender Harry Potter. However, in the time since this was posted, Rowling has voiced a series of views that have been described by many as transphobic, yes, making her an extremely controversial figure. In the wake of it all, this post is now deeply ironic. Found this on a Nicocado, Avocado, and Orlin Home video. Oh boy. Love how real you are. You don't act fake on camera. Keep making vids. I have no idea what any of this means. I think my YouTube tastes are too nerdy to understand most of these. Tell employers about your wireless access point. This is from a post on learning how to answer the question, tell me about yourself. Remember this simple acronym, WAP. WAP means, work, attributes, and personal. Yes, personal. The length of this response should be about 1.5 minutes to 2 minutes. Yep, that sounds about right. 50 girls wanted for police force. Women with brains plus good physique are wanted. The pay and prospects are good, but they must never marry or the career will end. I particularly like the bold and italicized line down on the side of the page. Just, they must pay hefty. Joss Whedon, I got to see Wonder Woman by myself weeks ago. So shut up, there's already been a man-only screening. That was weird. Oh, and it's a Goram delight. Gal Gadot. Oh, thank you so much. See you soon. After a few rumors from a month ago, Gal Gadot finally confirms that Joss Whedon threatened to harm her career on sets of Justice League and told her he would write her off the script. Yikes. Yahoo Answers has honestly helped me so much with school. Yahoo Answers and my homework questions and answers from a decade ago. This is kind of wholesome because it's nice to see somebody actually using Yahoo Answers for legitimate questions. And that brings us to the end of r/agedlikemilk. But something better than aged milk is some lovely fan art. Today's fan art is brought to you by user Sigurian Frackweasel, and they say, there is no meme. Lexi is an inspiration and a treasure. My depressed trans butt, vibing and self-pity, instantly being uplifted upon hearing Lexi in a video. First off, you should try vibing to how awesome you are, although I understand the self-pity monster needs attention every once in a while. And secondly, I am particularly proud to be represented by a nuclear warhead, because that is exactly the way I enter a room and also tear into anything from Taco Bell. Thank you so much for that lovely fan art, Sigurian Frackweasel. And with that, I'm going to go find some more Claritin, because the first round clearly didn't help. If you enjoyed any of these memes, hit that like button. If you want more r/agedlikemilk in your subscriptions feed, hit that red subscribe button. As always, my name is the Lexi Kitty, but y'all can call me Lexi. Have an absolutely victorious